Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Friday, the 28th of July. I've got my Spirit Animal Tarot cards that I do love. They're by a lady called Dawn Brunk. So if you love these cards, why not treat yourself to a pack? I'm sure it's payday for most people, so perhaps you should do that. Right, let's see what two animals come out for us today and what messages they've got. Ooh, okay. Right, we've got the goat. And we've got the vulture. Now, the goat is the shadow god of liberation, but he's actually card number 15. He's actually, in this card, the devil. And we're not going to call him the devil. We're going to call him the shadow god of liberation. I like that take on the devil, actually. Oh, I just said we're not going to call him that, aren't we? But I do really like that take on him because the devil, oh, I've done it again. The goat card has come in at a time when we are looking to change. We had the 5 of materials come in yesterday. Let's put the vulture there with it so you can see this card too. I really feel like there's been an element of working out what doesn't serve us this week. And as we're moving up to Venus is in retrograde, Chiron is in retrograde. We've got a big full moon coming up in the next few days on the 1st of August. I really feel like we are being asked to change so much about ourselves for the better. That it could potentially be a little bit traumatic. You know, I feel like everybody's going through this massive transformation, and this is like the cocoon stage of it, where you're, you know, being in a cocoon is pretty messy, isn't it? So, you know, we're not quite at the point where we're emerging as the butterfly. We're just caught up in all the goo and the mess at the moment. So, but what we're being offered here is liberation, freedom. And that is what the really positive side of this card is. Because once you see what your fears are, once you face them, once you see what's holding you back, it loses its power. Yeah, I love this kind of knowing look on this guy. It's almost like he's willing us to confront him. And the more you stare at him, he looks a little bit menacing at first, but the more you stare at him, the more he kind of, you actually see that in a weird way, he's perhaps trying to help you. I'm getting an image of like a goat chasing you, butting you out, so you get out of a, you know, out of a field or something because there's something better for you. You know, you're not, it's not serving you being there with him. And, you know, I just feel like there's a real message here with the goat that, I don't know, I just feel that, oh, what am I trying to say? Everybody's going to come to a point today where they really understand there's something that's really the key to them having that liberation. And the fact that this is the shadow god, sometimes we have to go into that underworld. So we've got the vulture here as well. Now, the vulture is the 10 of feathers. The 10 of feathers is almost like the human response to the death card. And it doesn't look great, does it? It's, you know, there's this animal. Don't think it's got a head. So I'm not sure what animal it is. It's got all the feathers in it. It's obviously dead. The vultures are there ready to sort of, you know, rip it apart and eat it. But that is the cycle of life. This is a sign that actually the vultures have a job to do. And the vultures are literally clearing away the debris. I really feel like that's what we're doing at the moment. And like I say, it might be a bit messy. This weekend might feel like you have, you're a little bit lost because you're going through this shadow work. You're doing this shadow work. That might be inner child work, dealing with your inner teenager. It might be facing stuff that you have locked away for years. But the combination of these two cards, as dark as they look, I'm loving the light behind this goat's head. Because he's saying, look, you know, you can stay here with us for as long as you like. We're happy to have you. But it is not going to serve you. Not going to serve you being here forever. Because there is a new beginning coming. And I really do feel like that new beginning is going to tie in with that full moon that we're getting on the 1st of August. So what are we now, the 28th? So we've got a few days to work through this energy. I think this energy is quite difficult, but I feel it's necessary. And I think that people are going to be driven by that goal of, I am not going to feel bad about myself anymore. I'm going to find hope. I'm going to find inspiration. I'm going to find my liberty, what makes me feel free. Okay. So with that comes difficult endings, which I feel is signified in this 10 of feathers. With that is an understanding of what really is causing us to stop growing as people. And yeah, again, I just feel like these little, I call these pentacles, but you know, obviously we haven't got pentacles in this pack, but I feel like this is about the growth. I'm seeing that as the 3 of Pentacles, and I'm drawn to talking about that card, even though it's not here, because that is about really solid foundations and growing and doing what we want to progress in our lives. So we're not there yet, but it's not going to be long. And I think perhaps this weekend is going to be a massive shift and turning point for all of us. But don't look at these cards and see them as negatives. See them as the hope and the promise of the liberation that this goat is showing us, and the fact that the vultures are showing us that this is a 10. This is the end of a very difficult cycle. So pat yourselves on the back and be proud that you've got through it, and be looking for this new dawn. We've got the new dawn just in here, and we've got this beautiful bright light behind him. So that is being offered to us. So we're going to look towards the light, not focus on the darkness. Okay, I hope that helped you. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Some of you may have seen I work sometimes for Tanaz at Forever Conscious. I've got a full moon reading on her website if you want to go and check that out as well. I'm sure she'll mention it in her weekly videos, but I thought I would too, because I know some of you have come over from her channel. So thank you for joining me if you have. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. So have a great day. Bye for now.